Namaste, my friend, and welcome to class 12. Today we step into a new world, reasoning, and we begin with the chapter that is the surest scorer of the entire section, Inequality. 3 to 5 questions in every prelims, no drawing, no grid, just 5 symbols and 1 reading rule and roughly 20 seconds per mark. First, a small story. In her first mock, Raya saw a chain, a greater than or equal to B, and in her hurry, she read it as a greater than B. The conclusion glittered, she marked it, and carried minus 0.25 home. The symbols were not at fault. The fault was that she never read the arrows fully. Understand the heart of this chapter. Inequality is not a game of memory. It is a game of careful reading. Exactly what is printed, no more, no less. Quant gave you the speed block. Today reasoning hands over its first gift, guaranteed marks. You only have to learn to claim them. Take a slow breath, batchmate. Let us begin. So what will you carry home from today's class? First, all 5 symbols, strict, relaxed, and equal, and the full anatomy of an inequality question, statements, conclusions, and options. Second, the chain reading rule. On a one-way road, the sharpest symbol wins, and what opposite arrows mean, no relation. Third, the either-or verdict, the 3-point check that pulls a drown mark back out of none follows questions. Fourth, 3 worked pike shapes, a clean chain, an either-or, and a coded symbol set. And fifth, the greater than or equal to bait, the broken chain trap, the 20-second budget, and a 4-question drill. Ready? One idea at a time. First, the entire language of this chapter. Just 5 symbols. Tile 1, the strict pair. A greater than B means A is definitely bigger. A less than B, definitely smaller. Only one future is allowed. The door to equality is closed. That is what strict means. Tile 2, the relaxed pair and equal alongside. A greater than or equal to B. This symbol keeps 2 futures open. A could be bigger or exactly equal. Likewise, less than or equal to, smaller or equal. And equal means exactly equal. That distinction, one future versus 2 futures, is the most precious line of today. Tile 3, the anatomy of the question. On top, statements, a chain of symbols, like a greater than B, B greater than or equal to C, C equal to D. Below, conclusions 1 and 2, and you must deliver a verdict. Only one follows, only 2 follows, both, none, or either, or. And tile 4, where this chapter lives. 3 to 5 questions in every prelims, 20 to 30 seconds each. The guaranteed scorer of the reasoning section. The very first marks to bank the moment the section opens. These are they. Now, today's most precious rule, the one way to read any chain. Look at the ribbon. A greater than or equal to B, B greater than C, C equal to D, and the verdict, a greater than D. How did that come out? 1. Same direction, so the ends connect. Read greater than and greater than or equal to as arrows. A greater than B, B greater than or equal to C. Every arrow opens the same way. So A and C sit on one road, and a verdict between them exists. 2. The priority rule. The sharpest symbol wins. On a one-way road, if even one strict greater than sits anywhere, the ends relate by greater than. And if the whole path carries only greater than or equal to an equal, the ends relate by greater than or equal to. 3. Equal is a glass wall, transparent. It passes the relation through unchanged. Q greater than or equal to RR, R equal to S. So Q greater than or equal to S, and R equal to SS greater than T, so R greater than T. And 4. The full read of the chain. A greater than or equal to B, B greater than C, C equal to D, it yields a greater than C, a greater than D, B greater than C, B greater than D, C equal to D, and a greater than or equal to B. Every pair sitting on the road receives a verdict, and that is the entire chapter. But not every chain is a straight road. Now the part where most marks drown. 1. Opposite arrows meaning no root at all. A greater than B, B less than C, B is below both. But what is the relation between A and C themselves? No definite relation. A could be bigger, smaller, or equal. So any conclusion joining A and C does not follow. 2. But never mark none follows instantly. When both conclusions fail on their own, run the either or check before you mark. This is exactly where a drowned mark comes back. 3. The 3-point check. 1. Both conclusions carry the same pair of elements. 2. Neither follows alone. 3. Together, the two symbols cover every remaining possibility. All 3 ticks. Then the answer is either 1 or 2 follows. And 4. Memorize the classic complete pairs. Greater than or equal to paired with less than and less than or equal to paired with greater than. These 2 pairs cover greater, equal, and less, all 3. And when the chain itself gives a greater than or equal to C, then the conclusion pair are greater than C, and the equal to C covers exactly that. Either 1 or 2 follows. That is the preview of the next worked example. Let us take the first worked example, the most common prelim shape. Statements: P greater than Q, Q greater than or equal to R equal to S. Conclusions: 1. P greater than S or Sh. 2. Q greater than or equal to S. Step 1. The chain. It is a single chain, already joined, and every arrow opens the same way. No break anywhere, so both conclusions will receive definite verdicts. Step 2. Conclusion 1. The road from P to S. P greater than Q, Q greater than or equal to R equal to S. One strict greater than sits on the path. The sharpest wins. P greater than S follows. Step 3. Conclusion 2. The road from Q to C. Q greater than or equal to R equal to S. Only greater than or equal to and equal on the path. So, Q greater than or equal to SA follows. Step 4. The answer. Both 1 and 2 follow. 15 seconds, no rough work, 1 glance per conclusion, and the sharpest symbol speaks. The second worked example, the rescue verdict. Statements: M greater than or equal to N, N equal to O less than P. Conclusions: 1. M greater than O2, M equal to O. Step 1. The chain. M greater than or equal to N, N equal to O. That is a one-way road, so we know M greater than or equal to O, and O less than P. That break lies beyond O. Ignore it for despair. Step 2. Test conclusion 1 alone. M greater than O. Possible, but M could also be equal to O. 1 allowed future breaks it, so not definite alone. Step 3. Test conclusion 2 alone. M equal to O. Possible, but M could also be greater. The same story again, 1 future breaks it, not definite alone. Step 4. The verdict. Run the 3-point check. Same pair, tick. Neither alone, tick. And together, greater than and equal jointly cover exactly greater than or equal to everything the chain allows, tick. Answer: either 1 or 2 follows. The question that looked like none follows turned out to be either or. That is the worth of this check. The third worked example. Now the costume changes. Coded inequality. The code key @ means greater than. Hash means less than. Dollar means greater than or equal to. Percent means less than or equal to. Statements: $Q, Q, R percent S. Conclusions: 1. P at R, 2. S at R. Step 1. Decode. Write the key once in the margin and rewrite the chain P greater than or equal to Q greater than or R less than or equal to S. Done. The costume is off. This is now a direct question. Step 2. Conclusion 1. P at R, meaning P greater than R. The road P greater than or equal to Q, Q greater than or one way with 1 strict greater than on the path, so P greater than or follows. Step 3. Conclusion 2. S at R, meaning S greater than R. The chain gives R less than or equal to S, meaning S greater than or equal to R. Greater is possible, but equal is also possible, so not definite. And no either or rescue here, because only one conclusion sits on this pair. Step 4. The answer. Only one follows. Shy? Remember, coded inequality equals direct inequality plus 10 seconds of decoding. The engine never changed, only the costume did. Now the shortcut layer, the 20-second routine. First, memorize one line. On a one-way road, the sharpest symbol wins. Opposite arrows, no road at all. That single sentence solves most questions of this chapter by itself. Second, read the conclusions first. See what is being asked, then hunt only that pair's road inside the chain. You never need the whole universe, only the path between two names. Third, decode once at the margin. In a coded set, write greater than, less than, greater than, or equal to, less than or equal to above the codes one time. The entire 5-question set uses the same key. And the master rule, none follows, is never final until the either or check has run. Same pair, neither alone. All possibilities covered. That one habit alone brings back roughly 1 mark in every exam. Now the traps the examiner has worked hardest on. The minus 0.25 baits. Trap 1, the greater than or equal to bait. The very one that took Raya's mark. The chain gives a greater than or equal to B, and glittering in conclusion, 1 is a greater than B. Under time pressure, greater than or equal to looks like greater than to the eye, and the examiner knows it. Shield. A conclusion follows only if it is true in every future the chain allows. Greater than or equal to keeps 2 futures open. Bigger or equal. So a stick greater than conclusion does not follow. If even one allowed case breaks it, then no. Trap 2. Building a bridge over the break. A greater than B less than C, and sitting in the options is a greater than. Both A and C tower over B, so the I joins them, a painted minus 0.25. Shield. Opposite arrows mean no relation, full stop. And after that, only after that. Run the either or check before marking none follows. Break check first, rescue check second. That order is what saves the mark. Now the clocks chapter, speed and selection. First, the budget. 3 to 5 inequality questions in every prelims, 20 to 30 seconds each. The highest marks per second rate in the entire reasoning section. Second, attempt first. The moment the reasoning section opens, take inequality and the other one-liners first, before any puzzle. Bank the sure marks in the opening 2 minutes. Third, direct before coded. A coded set demands roughly 10 extra seconds of decoding. So, inside the block, clear the direct questions first, then decode once and sweep the whole coded set. And the master rule. Here, the separator is accuracy. Everyone attempts these. Toppers stand apart because they never donate minus 0.25 to the greater than or equal to bait or to a bridge over a broken chain. In this chapter, full marks is not the target, it is the standard. Now your turn, 4 Pike-style questions, a 2-minute target. Pause at each question and say the road out loud, one way or broken. Then, the sharpest symbol. Question 1. A greater than B, B greater than or equal to C, C equal to D, does a greater than D follow? The road is one way and one strict greater than sits on the path. The sharpest wins. Yes, it follows. Question 2. X greater than or equal to Y, Y less than Z, does X greater than Z follow? The arrows oppose, the road breaks at Y, no relation, no, it does not follow. Question 3. P equal to Q, Q less than or equal to R. Conclusions: 1 R greater than P, 2 R equal to P. The chain gives all greater than or equal to P. Neither is definite alone, same pair, and together they cover the whole of greater than or equal to either 1 or 2 follows. And question 4. Coded. Dollar means greater than or equal to, at means greater than. Statements. A $B at C. Does a at C follow? Decode. A greater than or equal to B. B greater than C, a one-way road with one strict. A greater than C, yes, it follows. All four right? This chapter now belongs to you. Missed one? Just walk back to that slide. The rule is waiting there. Now sit up straight. Today's 5 lines. If only this slide stays with you, the whole class stays with you. 1. Inequality means 3 to 5 guaranteed marks in every prelims, 5 symbols, 1 reading rule, 20 to 30 seconds per question. Open the reasoning section with it. 2. On a one-way chain, the sharpest symbol wins, 1 greater than anywhere, and the ends relate by greater than, only greater than or equal to and equal, and the relation is greater than or equal to, and equal passes everything through unchanged. 3. Opposite arrows mean no relation. Never build a bridge over a greater than B, B less than C. And a conclusion follows only when it is true in every allowed future. Greater than or equal to is not greater than. 4. Before none follows. The either or check, same pair, neither alone, together all possibilities. The classic pairs, greater than or equal to with less than or equal to with greater than, and greater than with equal beneath a known greater than or equal to. 5. Coded means direct plus a 10-second key, decode once at the margin, reuse it across the set. And next class, the coded deep dive plus possibility questions. And now, the whole class on one card. Take a screenshot. Block 1. The symbols. Greater than and less than, strict, 1 future. Greater than, or, equal to, and less than, or, equal to, relaxed, 2 futures, bigger or smaller or equal. And equal, exactly equal, and transparent inside a chain. Block 2. The reading, a one-way road, the ends connect, and the sharpest symbol wins. Greater than beats, greater than or equal to beats equal. Opposite arrows, no relation, never a bridge. Block 3. Either, or, same pair, neither alone, together covering every possibility. Greater than or equal to, with less than or equal to, with greater than, and the pair of greater than and equal beneath, a known greater than or equal to. And the final block, the worked engines. P greater than Q, greater than or equal to R equal to S, both follow. M greater than or equal to N equal to O, either or. Coded $Q at R, only 1. The discipline, 20 to 30 seconds per question. The first block of reasoning, and full marks here is the standard. So, batchmate, today reasoning handed over its first gift. 5 symbols, 1 reading rule, 1 rescue check, and the section's surest 3 to 5 marks are yours for good. Read the road. Let the sharpest symbol speak. Never build a bridge over a broken chain, and always knock on either or's door before walking away. And remember Ria's mistake. Read exactly the letter that is printed. Never let greater than or equal to turn into greater than. In the next class, we go deeper into this very chapter, coded inequalities in full, and the possibility questions that examiners love the most. The scorer is about to get sharper. If today's class broke your first fear of reasoning, do subscribe to the channel so the next class reaches you on its own. 1 monk, every mark. See you in class 13.